here in Mazatlan, Mexico. I just wanted to go live for a moment to wish everybody a wonderful Sunday and a good week next week. So I'm out on my path walking. I'll keep it live for just a little bit so you can see what my walk looks like. So here I am. Let's go for a walk, folks. Here we go. There's the Rio Resort. It's all inclusive. So if you don't feel like going out, you feel like just staying indoors or staying by their pool or the beach, very nice. We have the Policia Turista office. Very nice to have. A little too early in the morning for anybody to be out. Here's an OXOX, or OXXO, I should say, and a nice spa, I guess. But walking is one way to stay healthier here in Mazatlan, Mexico. The blue path I'm walking on is made here for running, walking, and also bicycles. Keeps you safe from being on the street. Because remember, in Mazatlan, folks don't wait for pedestrians. So if you're out here in Mazatlan, just be careful crossing the street. Oh, there's a nice Rio picture here. We have buses that run quite often. For those smaller buses, 12 pesos. This green bus coming up. This bus coming up is 15 pesos because it has air conditioning. It's probably about 80 degrees right now at 7:06 in the morning. We have music already, pretty early. Buenos días. Muy bien. Muy bueno. Muy bueno música. Música muy bueno. See? All right. Back on walking. The walking path that I'm on right now is the original walking path. But you can walk or run on the blue ones, no problem. There's a little water overflow here. Now, if you look, I don't know if you can see it over there, but there's a body of water. That's where the Mazatlan saltwater crocodiles live. Luckily, they can't climb a fence because it's pretty well fenced in. For everyone that's new to walking, the folks here have provided these really nice benches along the way. I'll walk over here towards the bench. So here's the bench. Very nice place to kick back. And also has a place to lock your bike up. All right. Now, you'll notice that the look of the greenery here is much improved. This is because this little spot of greenery is maintained by the Rio. So they want to make sure that guests coming to this nice resort have a pleasant experience even before they go in. So I'm coming down I'll show you the gate for the Rio shortly. There we go. Almost to the gate. Here we go. Let me just walk over here to get a better view of it. Alrighty then. So here's the front gate to the Rio. If you can see, hopefully you'll see a lot of motorcycles in here. Well, this just finished up Mazatlan's Motorcycle Week, International Motorcycle Week. So even trying to go down to the Golden Zone was a challenge because you had thousands of motorcycles. So today everybody's probably nursing a hangover and getting ready to get on their bikes and head to whatever city or even back to the United States. So let us continue on our journey. You'll see there's a lot of travel buses here. And plenty of taxis. Buenos días. Plenty of taxis. Buenos días. All right. You would tell as we continue our walk that once we pass the Rio's entrance, the greenery will get sparser. Most of Mazatlan in Mexico, as a matter of fact, is desert. But desert here is not like in California. Desert has all these trees and shrubs, sort of leafless at the moment. Our rainy season here in Mazatlan will start late July. Another green bus coming. As you can tell, they run quite frequently. Gets you from Cerritos, where I'm at now, all the way to downtown Mazatlan, El Centro, for 15 pesos. What a deal. So we have well-manicured trees here. But now that we're leaving the Rio maintained area, you'll notice we get back to a sparsely planted center. These red trucks here are perfect for those traveling with a large family or friends. You all get in the back of the red truck and he'll take you where you want to go. prices. Here's around 250 to get to the Golden Zone, 250 pesos, and like 450 to get to the center of Mazatlan. Pullmanese are cheaper. So now you can see this ground is getting no water, so we only get these water-resistant trees and shrubs. Another green bus coming around. I think during the day till about 6 p.m. They run every 15 minutes. So you can catch the bus anywhere. Just stand at a safe place next to a curve. Hold your hand out and the bus will stop for you. Please make sure you have your 15 pesos in hand before you get on the bus. Because while you're standing there looking for money, the bus will get moving, and it's kind of hard to hold on and look for money at the same time. There's a lot of new construction here in Mazatlan, Mexico, especially on the beach. That one's next to Playa Brujas, the Witch's Beach. Yeah, I do like my morning walk. This wall here with barbed wire on top, one of my good friends here was offered to buy it for $1.5 million. But he didn't have that kind of cash, so he didn't buy it. But man, this would have been a good purchase. Because the property it goes is large enough for a resort, and it's right on the beach. When I'm here during the summertime, I'm usually up walking at 5 a.m. because by this time, it gets really hot. I'm already feeling the heat already, but hey, it's not bad for you. So where we're going to at the end of this half of the walk is a place called Punto Cerritos, or Cerritos Point, which I think is a beautiful place for photography. Nice place to sit and watch the waves and the birds. The only thing to be careful of is if you're sitting on the bench down here, is they have ants. And these ants like to bite. So I've gotten bitten once there, and it's not fun, let me tell you. Burns like crazy. So here's a place. They have homes here, places for rent. Yeah, I'm glad whoever's with me has joined in with this walk. So you can see what I do most every morning. Yesterday I took a break because I had a little bit too much fun the night before. There's a housing place coming up, or a housing community called Playa Brujas. I'll stop here so you guys can kind of see it. So it's coming up here. I really like the homes here. Very nice. Modern. Have a good day. The homes are very modern looking. We'll be walking, I'll take a look at it, but here's the gate. Very nice security. They've got a code to get in for renters, and most likely, don't know this for sure, cars probably have a clicker to open the gate. So if you own there, you don't have to worry about waiting for somebody to open the gate for you. So here's the homes. Very modern looking. As you can tell, some of them have new glass. They probably haven't been purchased yet. So come on down and check out Playa Brujas. Maybe there's a perfect home for you here in Mazatlan, Mexico. Alrighty then. So if you have a bike, very good way to get around. Now these buses, what is this? These buses, they let you off right here, right over here. Sorry, it's not good lighting. And then they go around the turn, and the first pickup is right over here. And how you differentiate is this traffic circle right here. So if you walk down here, if you come down here for dinner or something, and you had a few too many cervezas, as long as you're heading back before 9:30 p.m., you can catch a bus for 15 pesos and get home safely without having to walk back. But in the morning here, this is the start of my day for exercising. And if I make this walk all the way down to the end, I'll average 15,000 steps before the day is complete. So if you're like me and you want to get your 10,000 steps in, this is the way to go. So we're almost to Cerritos Point, or Punto Cerritos. Since I'm early, most of the restaurants and stores are closed. Yep, you can feel the heat. I decided not to wear a hat today because I wanted to get some sun on the balding part of my top of my head. So if it's dark brown, it's not as noticeable. So I tell myself. one last ride in Mazatlan before they head back home. Mazatlan is a very welcoming place. And I went downtown on Friday night, and man, it was packed. So here's our sign, Punta Cerritos. Now, personally for me, my favorite restaurant in this area is Pata Salida. Very good place. It has 2 floors. Usually in the evening, early evening, they have a banda band playing. It's very nice. So here we are. The beautiful Cerritos Beach. Very nice, very nice. So when you come here to sit down on one of these benches, just double check there's not a bunch of ants crawling on it. Looks good now. And the coolness of the bench is nice after a walk. So here we go. I'm here. Halfway done with my walk. So I think it's kind of time for me to, time is 7:25, I got 5 minutes. So I'm gonna give you guys some more shots of the ocean, which is very tranquil. It's very calm today too. Makes you want to go out and swimming. But I didn't wear my swimming suit, too bad. Yep. Remember, if you're down this end of Cerritos, make sure you eat at Punta Cerritos. Very nice food. Muy bien comida. Yeah, usually during the weekdays, if you can see the tires down there, I mean the little trailers. The boats will be out fishing somewhere out there someplace. And then they'll bring the boats right in here. And right at these tables here, makeshift tables, and there's trucks. About 9:30, 10 o'clock in the morning here at Punta Cerritos, you can buy fresh fish. And when I say fresh fish, it's right out of the ocean hours before. So a lot cheaper than paying like 2,000 pesos to go fishing. However, if you haven't done fishing here in Mazatlan, it's well worth the money. Check out a boat and get 4 people together, and then head out 25 miles in the ocean and do some fishing. I have a video that when I went out fishing here, we didn't catch anything, but we did see a school of about 1,000 dolphins, which was very, very cool. The dolphins used to come very close to the shore here, but I haven't seen them close to the shore in a long time, so too bad. That was fun to look at. All right, so let me start walking over to my coffee shop. Buenos días. So today is Sunday, so there's a restaurant here and also a new one called Roy's. Today is ribs night at Roy's, and the ribs are pretty inexpensive. And you get a big old rack of pork ribs. Tasty, tasty. So we're almost coming to a conclusion of my live session. Anybody that joined in, thank you. I hope you enjoyed this short walk with me. These are all stores for the most part. Now let me show you this. Hold on. So here we go. Here's Roy's Sunday specials. For breakfast, you get bacon, 2 eggs, 2 pancakes, and country potatoes and toast. With all you drink Bloody Marys. 249 pesos. That's roughly $16, $17. And for tonight's dinner, you get your barbecue ribs, beans, and coleslaw for 139 pesos. What a deal. But make sure you call this number and make a reservation to come here, because due to excellent price and excellent food, this place is packed. All right. There's my plug for Roy's. Now we're going to head and get some coffee. Place I go for coffee is called the Looney Bean. Their coffee here is phenomenal. So if you have a time to go and enjoy a cup of coffee, this is the place. The atmosphere is beautiful. Coffee is fabulous. And they have an early bird special 7 days a week. If you buy your coffee, if you buy your breakfast, you get free coffee in the morning. They also sell their house coffee here, both decaf and regular. Awesome coffee. I always like to bring a couple bags of that back to California with me. So I'm gonna I want to show you one thing before I sit down and have some coffee. This is their coffee roasting machine. They roast their beans here, and their beans, I believe, come from Peru. Let's check that out. So here's their beans. Awesome, and I think they come from Peru. Very cool, very cool. Buenos dias. They have 2 bathrooms here, which can help. And if you're not having here, they're kind enough to let you have it for $1 US. So you can also purchase hats, coffee cups, and shirts here. So now it's time for my morning coffee. Oh, here, let me introduce you to the owner. Hi, Grant. I'm live streaming in YouTube. This is Grant. He's the owner of Looney Bean and a coffee aficionado. Coffee here is awesome. So this is Grant. So when you come by Looney Bean, when you're vacationing here in Mazatlan, Mexico, be sure to say hello. Alrighty then. Well, time for me to sit down, flip the camera back to me, and say I've had a pleasant walk It was fun live streaming my morning walk with everybody and showing you that Mazatlan is one beautiful place. The section that we're here now is called Cerritos, and Cerritos is north of the Golden Zone, which is the party area of Mazatlan. So if you prefer to do your partying in a noisy area and go live in a quiet area, Cerritos is your place. So thanks everybody. I hope you're all well. I wish everybody a great weekend. Take care and cheers. See.